Yo, how are we doing, lads? We're back for another Forest Watchalong, one that's what I never thought I'd have to do, really, where I actually somewhat want us to lose. Genuinely never had this feeling before going into a game where I actually kind of want my team to lose a game for once. And I'm very used to that feeling, but it's never normally that welcome. It's an early kickoff, of course. I don't really like early kickoffs, but it is what it is. Massive game with Sheffield Wednesday. It's a hell of a lot bigger for them than Forest. It's just another game for us because we have officially got safety. Yet another season in the Championship next year to look forward to. Let's just hope it can go better than this season because it's been pretty horrendous this year, really. But it's at least not been quite as bad as Wednesday's season has been, or well, even if they stay up, it's been a pretty tragic year for them, really. But if they lose today, they have to beat us, and that's not even a draw. They must win to stand any chance of surviving. So they could get relegated today. That's the same for Rotherham as well. Rotherham could get relegated today if Derby win against Swansea later. And that's the reason why I wouldn't mind Forest losing, because it means that Derby, who's a team that we're not that fond of on this channel, it make life incredibly difficult for them. Here is the lineup, though, if you've not seen it. I personally wanted it to be a little bit more weak than this, but no, we've gone full strength pretty much. Not that surprised knowing Chris Hughton. I personally would have changed it a little bit because we may as well, even if it weren't in this situation. You know, these two games meaningless, really, I suppose. The only player that you wouldn't expect to be in the team that is Michael Dawson on the bench. I didn't expect him to be there. Bong's back, unfortunately, and Jenkinson. I did expect to see someone like Taylor Mighton's actually on the bench as well. I don't know why he's on the bench. I thought someone like a Taylor or an Mbiso would have got a chance, but no, we've played it safe, gone full strength. Yeah, what do you think of the lineup, everyone? I've not actually said hello to anyone yet. How's everyone doing? No, Luke, Kanan. Kanan. Am I saying your name right? Because I said that, and apparently it's still wrong. You've told me so many times. Am I saying your name right? Oscar, Bubble Joe. I'm not chilly, Bubble Joe. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just wearing a scarf because I'm not wearing a shirt today. Meme Lord. It's good to see you all in here. Lacroix. Harland. Okay, not Harland. Harold Land. You can't talk English, David. Good to see you all in here. What's your predictions? I personally don't really care what the score is, to be honest. I never thought I'd say that. Kynan. We'll just stick with what we went for. Do you want Forest to win or lose? I don't know. I don't know what to do if we score or concede. Like, do I go mental if we score, or do I have a bit of a rant if we concede? I don't know what to do because I kind of want us to lose to make life hard for Derby, but I never want Forest to lose. Why would I want my team to lose? You know, so it's a very, very strange situation today. This is Wednesday's side. I'm kind of surprised that they're in this situation, to be honest. I know they had that points deduction at the start of the season, but still, I did think they'd have enough quality to get out of it. I think I did predict them to get relegated, though, so I don't know why I'm saying that. And I will, of course, like every YouTuber, be reacting to my predictions in a few weeks' time, which is going to be very humiliating, probably, particularly for my team. You don't want to know what I predicted Forest. It's just completely irrelevant. But yeah, that's Wednesday's side. This is our side. It's full strength for Forest. Thank you very much to the 13 people in here. If you could do me a favour, just hit the like button. I'd appreciate that very much. Subscribe if you're new. It would all be appreciated. Connor, I want Boys to win so the piggies go down. I should know what you mean by that. Who you calling piggies? I probably should know what you mean by that. Watch for Barry Bannon and Harris, both very dangerous. Yes, Barry Bannon. I know he's been a bit like the wall of Sheffield, really. He's been at Wednesday for years. And this is actually his 250th appearance today, Barry Bannon, for Sheffield Wednesday. They've got quite a few players that have been there quite a while, like Reach, Windass. Windass hasn't actually been there that long, but I know he's one of the threats. Harris, like Kanan just pointed out. So yeah, be honest, everyone. How are you feeling going into this game? Do you want Forest to lose, or do you want us to win? Because quite frankly, I don't know. I don't really mind if we lose. I don't mind if we win. If we do win, that's cool, isn't it? It's a bonus. Finish the season as strong as we can. We haven't won in 3, so that's not looking that promising. However, if we do lose, it makes life extremely precarious for Derby County, or Wayne Rooney's Derby County, as I should say, because they have Swansea this evening. And the best part about this is Derby play Sheffield on the last day. That is going to be mental. That could be one hell of a final day. That could. I'd say the Preston stream I'll do next week I'm probably going to be focusing more on that game, probably, because it means nothing for Forest really at the end of the day. And if Derby can get relegated, then that's just hilarious, really. I just hope. I mean, you just know we're going to win, don't you? We've been absolutely dire all season. Not quite as bad as Eric Dyer, but we have been pretty dire at times. That was horrendous. But you just know in a season where we lose a lot of games, we'll end up winning one that we actually wouldn't mind us losing. It'll be Forest summed up, really, wouldn't it, if that was to happen? You see, Owen, I can't draw myself to say, come on, you Owls, even though I just said it. There could be worse teams I could cheer on, I suppose, like the team that we're hoping could get relegated next week. But, it's just that sounds wrong, quite frankly. Anyway, Rads, the Sheffield teams, they call each other pigs. Wednesday call United's pigs, and the shirts look like bacon. Right. Well, it makes sense now, doesn't it, really? Fair play. Why not do a double stream for us, Preston Derby Wednesday? They'll be happening at the same time, Luke. So, I'll just keep track, won't I? So, I get to watch Forest. I'm happy. Yeah, regardless of our situation, I want Forest to win. Of course I do. But I don't know. There's just that little thing in the background thinking, yeah, this will have big ramifications for Derby County, or Wayne Rooney's Derby County. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong. Yeah, I've seen it, Luke. The match is about to start. I'm going to be behind you, of course. So, but then again, it doesn't really matter today, because if you spoil Wednesday scoring or us scoring, I'm not going to be gutted, because I don't know how to react if there's goals in this game. I'd be more happy if Forest scored than Wednesday, because it's Forest. But I don't know. It's a weird situation. Who's your least favourite player at Forest? Well, there's quite a few. And favourite at Derby? I don't care about Derby at all. I wouldn't have a favourite. But least favourite at Forest. In terms of ability, Bong, Blackett, Colback are up there. Jenkinson. There's quite a few of the dreadful players we've got. Yeah, one of those probably Bong. Now my chat's going to go insane over that. Anyway, the game has finally started. My kit list for next season: Carlisle home shirts with Zanala. Is that how you say it? Zanala on the back. Forest home shirt with Murray on the back, as he's a Cumbrian legend. I mean, Kanan, I wouldn't have anything wrong with you buying a Forest shirt, mate. I'll be all up for that. This is going to be such a strange experience, this game. It really is. Anyway, massive game for Sheffield Wednesday. I personally would like to see Wednesday stay up, to be honest. Because they may batter us a huge amount. Just look at the record we have against Wednesday the last few years. It's dreadful. But I don't know. They're a big club. They're probably one of the biggest clubs in the Championship. Probably shouldn't be going to League One. You know, they're a little bit like Forest. They've been stuck in the Championship for a long time. And occasionally they have years where they look like they're going to get promoted. And then they have years like this where they're just pretty hopeless. I'll fully buy one if I have the cash for it. Well, that fair play. I wouldn't complain at all about that one, mate. Lincoln could get promoted. Well, today, I mean, I don't think they can get the top two, can they, anymore? Because Peterborough pretty much got the top two. I know Hull are up and Peterborough on the brink. I remember the Peterborough 2-0 up in their last game, and fans were going mental that they got promoted, and then they bottled a 2-goal lead, which means they had to wait until this week to then officially confirm it. Images that precede unfortunate events right there. We're in the Kazoo derby later. Villa v Everton, is it? I presume you mean. Probably, yes, it is, isn't it? Because it's an early kickoff, I can't keep up with other scores. Yes, Everton away. I knew that. Villa going to get battered. Yeah, you've not been great, really, have you, the second half of the year? Villa. Anyway, as for the game, hardly spoken about it so far. It says a lot. Just need to try and just finish the season as well as we can, you know, because now we officially have nothing to play for at all apart from just pride. But, you know, Forest, regardless of the situation. How you doing, Stephen? Welcome. Hope everyone's safe and well. Fingers crossed for a win. Yeah, it's a mixed one, really, isn't it? With whether we want us to win or not. I've seen a lot of people say lose because of the derby scenario. I mean, I personally, and East Midlands derby is class, but I wouldn't miss it, to be honest, because it's just stress. Literally, the build-up to an East Midlands derby is just horrible because you're just thinking about it all the time and you just don't want to lose it. But think of it this way: if they get relegated, we'll be unbeaten against Derby for a whole another year, just a whole year. Forget the fact we didn't play them, but that's an entire year added on officially, or we wouldn't lose to them. You know, so that's got to be a bonus. I wouldn't care if we lost 5-0. I mean, we don't want to get battered. Just lose 1-0. Just lose 1-0, you know. If we're going to lose, just narrowly lose, you know. I mean, Wednesday do like thrashing Forest. Just look at the record. It's horrible, to be honest. But, you know, if they're ever going to do it, today wouldn't be a bad day to do it. It's a weird one. I'm sorry if I keep banging on about it, but there's not really much else to talk about from a Forest point of view. If Joe Wall accidentally boots the ball into the back of his own net, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Just accidentally. Oh no, I accidentally. I meant to pass back to Samba, but I accidentally passed it to Windass instead. Yeah, accidental in quotation marks. I'd love to see the sheep go down. Yes, who wouldn't? How's Harley feeling? Nervous, probably. I'd say he's feeling very nervous. He's in shot for once. Chrissy Hooton on screen right now. I don't know what to think about Chris Hooton. He's improved this somewhat this season, but I think a lot of people would say that it's definitely more of a long-term rebuild. And in my opinion, we should keep hold of Hooton. I've seen a few people say that he won't be around next season, but I think he will. I don't see why he would leave, to be honest. But, you know, I think it's a weird one, really, isn't it? What's everyone's opinions on Chris Hooton and how he's done this season? Just being as I brought it up. Oh, wow. Okay, even more strange then. Double-edged sword for me, Derbyshire born, but grew up in Nottinghamshire. That's even more strange, that is. You should do what Leeds did with us, so that Wednesday score a goal. That was still one of the strangest things I've ever seen, that Leeds v Villa game. Yeah, definitely keep hold of Hooton. It's a corner to Wednesday though. Bannon. Take this one. Swings it in. Cleared away straight away. Of course, we won the first game 2-0. When Ribeiro scored, obviously, within like 4 minutes. And then Graven scored in the second half. Not a bad game. That was a dangerous ball into the box, but it went nowhere near really going into the back of the net. I'd agree with that, Charlie, as well. Steady, reliable manager that needs time. I think if we struggle next season, like the first half of it, then yeah, maybe we can think about making a change. But I don't want us to do what we always tend to do and just swap a manager, every year. Because Houghton's lasted quite a long time, really, when it's based off the Forest's managerial time span. Normally, corner to Wednesday again. It's cleared away though. I need to go to is that Reach? I think it was, and now it's got all the way back to Westwood. Wednesday are going to be absolutely desperate to win this. They're an incredibly strange team when you look at their results Wednesday, because they out of nowhere beat Cardiff 5-0 and then they lose 4-1 to, I believe it was Coventry. That says a lot really about as to why they're 23rd, is it? 23rd, I believe it is. Being a Carlisle lad, I love Houghton, and with the right funds, he could get you at least players. He should do, yeah, he should do, but that never tends to be the case with Forest. It always tends to not happen what you expect to happen with Forest. So just expect the unexpected, really. Kanan loves everyone who's from or played for Carlisle. I mean, isn't that the same with all of our teams? I look out for cash and that. Who doesn't? Knockout free kick, plays it short to Cafu. Blocked. I'm not sure who that lad was for Wednesday, but it's cleared away. It's been quite a evenly matched game so far. But Wednesday are now coming forward. This is dangerous. Harris straight at Samba. All right. Probably the best chance of the entire game. Apparently it's a handball. But obviously you're way ahead of me. Yeah, Charlie, you look at the history of Chris Hughton, what he did with Brighton. They finished 20th in his first season. The year after, they finished 3rd. Then they finished 2nd. And then they finished 16th in the Premier League. So over the course of 4 years, he took them from a really poor side to a team that quite comfortably stayed in the Premier League. Just saying, probably who knows what's going to happen with that, but that has to give us a little bit of enthusiasm. Happened with Bournemouth and debatably Portsmouth. I think Lincoln could be the next one. Are you talking about our teams right up the divisions? Yes. Well, Lincoln are doing it, aren't they? It's pretty insane what they've done. They're in the National League and now they could even be playing Forest next season. But Lincoln in the Premier League, though, that'd be a very strange thing. Talking to smaller sides in the Premier League, though, do you really think Barnsley might actually get promoted? Because people seem to have them as one of the favourites, and I just can't imagine Barnsley actually in the Premier League. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, fair play to them if they do, but what does everyone think? I like Lincoln. Yeah, they're a solid side. Brian Johnson, legend. Hopefully he'll be given a proper chance next season for Forest. Okay, Charlie. course, this was the first game that we played back after lockdown last year, of course, where we drew 1-1. And that was one of many late goals that we conceded, which ended up backfiring rather dramatically for reasons you may be aware of. I think Forest should be winning this, to be honest. But I don't know whether Wednesday's need to win might be more powerful because they've got a lot more pressure on them. Maybe that might get to them, or maybe that might motivate them. Strange one, really. Yuri, it's good to see Ribeiro back in the side as well. And that does give me a bit of hope that maybe he will stay, because he was out the team, wasn't he, for ages. Now he's back in it. Very strange situation with our left back area, really. Appreciate that very much. The phenomenal one. That's a great comment. All right, it's 13 minutes in. Still goals at Hillsborough. I mean, it probably had. I'd say Wednesday have had the best chance of the game so far, but we have also had a few half chances. It's been rather evenly matched, to be fair. Now they're threatening, ball into the box, cleared away. It went to Yuri, and then Samba collected that one. Yeah, to be honest, Lacroix, I thought that the other day. I don't really know why. After doing that Stoke stream and just getting absolutely humiliated live on stream, just being abused, quite frankly, in the comment section. I don't really know why I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll keep it going next season after that. I should have known. Really. After that capitulation, that the next season may not go that well, but I'm mental, like we all are, because we support Forest. But, it's been even though they've been mainly rather depressing, it's been a good experience doing streams. And I all but certainly will do them again next year if I can't go to games, because I still won't be able to go to many games, unfortunately, when fans are allowed back, which kind of is disappointing. But as and when I can, I'll try out doing actual vlogs, which will be really cool. Thinking a 2-0 Forest win, Gravel and Cafu. It'd be good to see Cafu get a goal. I don't think has he scored for us? I don't think he has. He's had a goal offside. I think he scored against I think it was Watford. He got the ball in the back of the net, but it was offside. Don't know why I remember that. Wednesday, though, threatening in our own box. Ribeiro just got rid of that one straight away. Is that a foul? No, play on. Running the ball into the box by Bannon. It's not the most cutting edge game so far. I was watching the Stoke stream, and there's this Derby fan saying we're going to get relegated. Well, he's going to say that, isn't he? The comments of that stream are just, what do I say? I've not really had it that much this season, really. Just a really long comment section, mainly just dishing out hate, which I'm kind of surprised about given how bad we've been. But I'm not complaining because I'd rather not have it. Always get a few fans coming in the actual stream itself, just dishing out a bit of hate because they're sad. I didn't even know that. Commentator just said if we were to win today, it wouldn't be the first time that we've relegated Sheffield Wednesday. Apparently, back in 1990, we relegated Sheffield Wednesday from the Premier League or the old First Division. Yeah, Tim, it's a very strange situation. A lot of Forest fans actually wouldn't mind us losing, and that's a very strange thing to want to happen, really. I wouldn't mind, if Wall just accidentally passed it back to Samba and Samba just let it slip, to be honest. Just lose a game like that. Can I see your messages? No, I can't, Luke. I can't see them. I can't. League One, keep a place warm for Derby. Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Thing is, though, this is another reason. Perfect excuse. If a Derby fan comes in my streams or videos next season, they give a stick. I can just say, what division are you in? I could just say, straight away, and I don't have to think of anything else. Just say you're in League One. We'll have a whole year where we're in a higher division than them. It may not be the Premier League, but we're still in a higher division. So, I'm not going to complain about that, to be honest. Yes. Do what Tristan says, everyone, and go and subscribe to Tristan too. Legend. Please just hit the like button on this stream. Subscribe if you're new, because it is appreciated. Exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying. We're safe. So, let Sheffield win. I mean, we haven't won our last 3 games, so that's encouraging, I suppose, if you wanted to lose. But so it must be even more strange for a Derby fan, because Derby are going to want Forest to win, really, aren't they? Because they don't want Wednesday to win. So Derby want Forest to win. We want Forest to lose, and we're Forest fans. This is just strange, isn't it? It's just... Well, just passed it back to Breeze Samba. It just gave me a few visions that maybe he did that on purpose. Come on. Whoa, just do that a few more times, and Breeze just... He keeps passing it back to Breeze. I think he's trying to catch Breeze out. Just Breeze not expecting it. He lets the ball roll past him. Wouldn't be surprised at all. He is, to be honest. Yeah, Tristan, if you don't beat Derby, that's just disappointing, isn't it? Well, apparently Charlie's trim's like Phil Foden's. That's not great, really, is it? Yeah, we've got Cafu playing for us. People don't really... we had Thiago Silva last year. Now we've got Cafu playing for us. Exactly, Jack. Yeah. Breeze Samba will give you as many Big Macs as you want if you score an own goal. That's the best way for us to lose this. Don't let Wednesday score. You score an own goal yourself. So Wednesday will score, but we do it for them. So technically, Forest did score, but in the wrong net, Roberto Carlos. Yep, we are going to get Roberto Carlos next season, probably. I mean, I wouldn't mind Roberto Carlos replacing Yuri if Yuri leaves. Be a pretty solid replacement. I just hope he's in goalless, because we've had 6 goalless draws this season. 6 goalless draws. It kind of says a lot about the whole year, really, doesn't it? We can't score. Hang on, why has Tristan been timed out, and who timed him out? Can people please not time Tristan out, or only time people out if they're actually stepping out of line and swearing, or just trying to get hate or attention? If you've timed Tristan out, please don't. If you've got a valid reason, let me know. Apparently, Charlie timed him out according to Joe G, who isn't in the chat or typing it anyway. Anyway. So what I noticed about Wednesday is they're a bit like Forest in ways. They're very good at bottling leads because they were beating Borough last week and then they bottled it basically. I remember against Luton they were 2-0 up away and they lost, and that's kind of what's cost them really. Forest are more than used to that. There's a funny fact though about Sheffield Wednesday though is I don't know. I think it's the top 5 divisions. They're the only team that's not won a game after going behind in a game the entire season. So basically, if we score, we've won because Wednesday do not come from behind when they're losing. Oh, right. Okay, you're Joe G, Bubba Joe. Right. Yeah, Charlie, why did you time Tristan out? Apparently, you timed him out for Tristan saying, "Oh no, you are safe now because Rotherham lost Tuesday." It's not really timeout worthy, Charlie. "24 minutes nearly, or close to." Goalless, unsurprisingly, because I watch Nottingham Forest. Is there any other games going on right now? I don't think there is. Premier League. Oh yes, Palace are playing Man City. Okay, can something happen in this game, please? Because it's not that exciting. What do you really expect for the bottom end of the Championship clash, you know, on the second to last day of the season? I'm thinking of changing it slightly, Luke, not getting guests on at half time so people can come on at full time. I don't want it to become, I mean, it already has, but become too repetitive, to be honest. And let's be honest, Luke, when you're on with Woods and Bray, you're just going to get triggered within about 10 seconds. So maybe for your own sake, it would be good if you didn't, if you're going to get triggered. Good ball from Wednesday, though. Cleared away. Ribeiro, not bad. I don't know what's happening with Liam Hurdley. I don't know why I can't see his comments. It's just incredibly strange. Because I can see his comments on videos, but I can't reply to them. And in streams, I can't see him at all. I don't know. What the hell? I've never seen that before. You deserve more subs, mate. You're humble and respectful. Yeah, appreciate that. The phenomenal one. We'll get there eventually, you know. And on that note, if you've not subscribed to the channel and you're brand new, then please just do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, because, you know, it's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Anyway, not much is really happening in the game, not going to lie. I've not even shared this stream on my Twitter. Wait a second. There's a chance of Forest. Maybe we could score a goal. Cafu. Kivinovic. Graben. Could shoot. He's not. He goes down. Okay. Right. Went well. How many years have you been filming? Do you mean doing YouTube? About 2 years now, to be honest. I mean, in total, I've been doing it longer, but I was just playing at it at first. I need to share this. So, yeah, I started it in about July 2019, really. Just sharing this on my Twitter. If you could also, I'm sorry to keep dishing out orders, everyone, but if you could just give my Twitter a follow, I'd be very much appreciated for any updates about the channel and poor jokes, waffle, that kind of thing. Basically, what I do on this channel, but in tweet form, if that's a phrase. I think I'm back if this message goes through. Yeah. I don't know why you were timed out, Tristan. I used to watch this other Forest guy, but he wasn't there, so I watched Rads, and I loved the stream, so I started watching this since. I appreciate that very much, Lacroix. And you've been around for a long while now, so, you know, appreciate that. Jenna, how you doing? It's just a nothing game. This is literally the definition of a side with nothing to play for and a side in a relegation scrap. Not that much quality on show, to be quite honest. Do you watch FIFA Fella? Yes, he's a very good and underrated channel. He's actually on my channel before. He's been on it a few times. He's on my... Check out all the guys on my channel page because they've all supported me and I supported them as long as I've done YouTube, really. So, yeah, they're all very good and underrated channels. XD, how you doing? Welcome, man. Hello. You got Rad Dad in now.
Afternoon. Oh, is it still 0-0?
Sadly.
Good job, mate.
Okay, now I'm going to be off centre for the rest of the stream.
At least slightly off centre. Afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope we're all keeping well.
So do you want us to win or lose today?
Well, I hate to say it, like I said in my short film the other day, for the first time in my entire life, 60 years of watching Forest, I want us to lose.
It's just a strange...
But there's an ulterior motive that we all know.
Mm-hmm.
So 0-0, and oh, could you just move that around a bit because I can't read all the doings or the things, comments.
What?
Would you look that way?
So you just want to get me off? Okay, right. Well, I can do exactly...
Yeah, that's about right.
You just told me to do something, and now I can't do it because you've moved me out of the way.
Yeah, you stay there. I'll drink tea. Now, come over here.
I'll just start a shot then. I'll just stay over here.
Ali should be up here, look, because he wants to watch.
And then he'll get knocked over.
Tristan, Shemai, I'm sorry if I spelt the Welsh words wrong. I do apologise. I don't know about that much Welsh, but I do make an effort.
Who's the legend? He's not a legend.
Who's the legend?
He's not a legend.
Thanks, mate. Stephen, hello. Tristan, Joe G, Luke, Lacroix. Are you ready for 2 hours? 2 hours of what? Watching football? Of course I am.
Watching Forest pretend to play football.
Yeah, an own goal will do. Just 1-0.
I just want Wall to pass it back to Sambo and he accidentally spills the ball.
I'm not bothered about the East Midlands derby. Well, I am, but I can live without it for 2 seasons. Would you say derby? League One?
3, maybe.
Yeah.
Just add another year.
Those of you who made comments about my Rad Dad film the other day, thank you very much. And those of you who haven't watched it, please subscribe because I'd like to get to 100 subs and then I can retire.
For one video every 2 weeks.
2 weeks? It's longer than that.
More like 6 weeks.
Oh, Tristan, look, the mug. My favourite mug. I'll show you this side as well, look.
Swansea Derby, of course.
You'll never guess where I bought that from. Yeah, Swansea, come on, beat Derby.
Please.
Anyway.
I swear to God, if you lose to Derby.
Hi, Dom.
Can't do that.
Who said hello to? Well, I haven't said hello to anybody. Yeah, 60 years, Joe G. I've supported Forest. The Garibaldi Red. My granddad took me, and it was Man U at the City Ground, 0-0. I saw Bestlaw and Charlton. That's the only time I've seen them play live.
Indeed. How many times have I seen Man United play? 0.
Well, that's because we're not in the Prem yet.
Yet. Give it another 20 years.
I mean, you're coming up to 20 and you still haven't seen Forest play Liverpool, Man United. The top European Super League
teams, by the way. Liverpool.
Tristan, you can't lose today. You just can't.
And going into hiding.
Yeah, going to hiding.
Yeah, you wouldn't be very welcome.
Could we get something to...
He will be knocked over.
He won't be knocked over. Go and get a thing.
I literally knocked him over countless times when I had CDs holding him up. So...
Let's get that thing there, look, that white thing.
I've got to get up.
Well, I'll man the fort. Go on.
I can't reach.
You can. I'll mush you closer. Reach across and get it. Get it
quite,
now. I'll pull you back.
That's quite useful, that.
Pull you back.
To be honest. That's actually really useful, that system.
God, I need to lie down now.
It's very useful. It's got some E45.
Like that, guys? Or like that? No, that's better, isn't it?
Professionalism on this channel.
Phenomenal one. Right.
It's all time.
Let's hope Leicester win the cup. The last cup final Leicester played was 69, wasn't it? Shilton was the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Who wants to see a live stream to the FA Cup final where everyone's? I'm thinking of doing one next week, the week after tomorrow. Let me know if you want to see a neutral game for once that's a cup final. Because I can do that.
Yeah, bacon sandwich, please, with HP on, please. Are you going to get one then? I've had to make my own tea, by the way.
I was doing a live stream at the time, so it's a little bit difficult.
Well, I'll take over and talk about things. There's not much happening, is there? They're just going through the motions. I don't even know what the team is.
I literally showed you the team.
Well, could you literally tell me again?
Were you even watching the game at all? We're even watching the stream where I put it up on screen for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's virtually a full strength team. What's he playing at? He should be playing Bong and Blackett.
Blackett's
Murray and why isn't Mighton on then? Okay, yeah.
We've got Mighton on the bench.
Bench.
We're playing Kevinovic.
Dawson's on the bench, did you say?
On the wing.
So I always liked Dawson.
It's just weird that.
Yep. Yes, William, I remember you. Yep.
Yeah, I do.
So Bubble Joe, I presume you're Welsh, are you, with all that Welsh you put on earlier? Shemai. Yep, final day next Saturday. Derby, Sheffield, Wednesday. That'll be a cracker of a game. But I will follow Forest watching Preston. That'll be a boring game.
That is going to be the most anticlimactic game.
I mean, would you actually pay to go to the City Ground to watch that?
How beyond?
Yeah, I think I would actually.
How beyond dead can you get to end the season? Preston at home. We've both got absolutely anything to play for. It's such
a be daddy's HP social. You have the brown sauce, mate. Yeah, of course. I said you got to make me a sandwich. Come. So, would you keep? Oh God, what's he called? Lockhart.
No,
I wouldn't.
He's rubbish.
Okay, just learning every language in the world. Yeah, but Welsh is a difficult language. I think it's a fascinating language. But I say I only know tiny bits. Just the absolute basics like hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
This is
time of the day.
Gripping stuff, by the way. This.
Have they scored yet? No, Dom. It's still 0-0, but we're hoping Sheffield to score very soon.
I mean, plastics don't have eyes quite clearly, Dominic. There's a score right there.
Let's just make a conversation.
Well, he's my mate, and I know him off YouTube, so I can do that.
Right. So where else? Swansea now, 4th, are they? So they've actually made the playoffs, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right.
At least they didn't rob their way in there this year.
Get rid of the, he was. Yeah, he did play. Lockhart did play for Leicester because he was the one that missed that penalty that Watford scored, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he dived anyway. How long ago was that?
Ages ago, to be honest. I don't know why he's still. Why is he being picked today?
I don't know. Well, it don't matter, does it? I mean, next Saturday against Preston, you can put.
If he doesn't
Blood
play
a few
completely,
youngsters.
if he plays a full strength team, that's just weird. I just hope this isn't going to be one of Wall's last games for us.
Don't say that. We've got to keep him.
I just really worry that it will be. This could be the last time that a lot of these players play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we won't
Well,
see.
Garner will go.
We're
won't
not
he?
going to see Super James Garner next season.
No, he won't stay.
Super
Yeah, it was
James
Dealey
Garner.
that scored, wasn't it, the Watford goal? In that playoff.
How do
Was
you
it
not know that? It's player semi-final.
Because I'm very old and my memory, I've got
The line is
memory
literally Deeney streaming the word Deeney. That's the
Well, it
iconic
says it
line.
just there, look, that's how I knew. Early prediction for next season for us. I'd like to think playoff.
No, I'm not going to.
But
I'm not going to
playoff
even say.
convincingly, not just go up like
No,
Fulham
no.
and come back down again.
I'm not even going to comment.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to predict it anymore because there's no point.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Every season I think, oh, this is the season we go up. This is the season things are happening.
We're just going to see what's going to
It's just
happen.
massive disappointment, as usual.
I won't believe that we're actually going to get promoted until we are promoted. So, and given the fact we're 16th in the table right now, that's looking rather unlikely, to be honest.
You see, following Forest is like owning an Alfa Romeo. It's occasional brilliance, but most of the time you're disappointed.
It's a very interesting comparison.
Yeah, well, Alphas do look good, don't they? But performance-wise, they're not brilliant. 8th. Okay, I'd settle for 8th right now.
Another year in the championship.
Johnny B, welcome, mate. How you doing? Now, Johnny B, do you want Sheffield to win or Forest?
Diet.
So I meant to stay, because Forest fans don't want our team to win. I can't believe it.
We've got Darren Bent in the studio.
Darren Bent.
And Gary Monk.
And Gary Monk. Oh, because he married
Wednesday. And he just looks dead.
Forest.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Even though it will contribute towards Derby, what's the word?
Is it relegation?
Relegated, yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
So I thought you had to remind
I may have mentioned that in my film on the Rads channel. Keep plugging that.
Yeah.
Stuck on the A6 with a blown gasket, yeah. I had an Alpha once. It looked fantastic, but it was just a bag of nails.
I mean, yeah, Laquan, but then they'll become greedy, like the top 6 or the greedy 6, as they're now called.
The greedy 6, I like that.
Then they'll join the Super League.
Yeah, well, Spurs and Arsenal definitely should be in it.
Which lasted a massive 3 days before fan power beat it.
What horrible 3 days it was.
Genuinely the weirdest 3 days I think I've ever experienced.
I mean, out of those 6, Liverpool's the one I like, but I've even gone off those.
Spurs have absolutely no right to think that they should be in the Super League.
Yeah, billionaire takeover. That's what we want.
We're probably bigger than the Spurs because we've won the European Cup
twice.
Don't
forget to say that. I always say that to my brother.
We should have been invited.
Forest free kick.
We have a bigger right to have been in the Super League than Tottenham did. It's just facts. They did. Not that I wanted to be because it was a ridiculous idea.
Phenomenal one. What kind of Alpha was it? I had a 156 in green.
If you want to go and watch my opinion in detail of the Super League, go and watch Rads from a few weeks back, where myself, Woods, Bray, and Kanan have a bit of a mini rant.
Oh, okay. GTV. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Spurs. Why are they considered a top 6 side?
They're not top.
Where are they now exactly? And what have they won?
Like
League Cup
7.
in 2003, was it?
I don't know how they only lost the League Cup final 1-0. was pretty terrible. You see that stat where they compared Ryan Mason and Pep's managerial record. That's just completely and utterly uncalled for.
Cardiff have won more cups than Spurs, yeah. What does Trish call Cardiff? Legoland.
Legoland away.
I didn't know that, but I refer to Cardiff as Legoland now, so thanks for that. See, every day's a school day. You learn something.
We've beaten Cardiff the last 2 times away at Legoland, so, you know.
Spurs are always second best. Yeah, they've got a good ground. You can't deny they've got a fantastic ground.
That's all that makes them big, is the stadium.
And when they do get to a final, like that Champions League, they lose.
No, I
shot on goal from.
I think Kane.
That Sheffield player. Who was that?
I think Kane will leave.
Who?
Kane.
Oh yeah, he'll go to somebody
He has
like
to
Man
win
City.
something.
Man City need an out-and-out striker, don't they?
He has to win something in his career.
Welsh Legoland, yeah. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
we nearly scored then.
But do I go mental if we score? I don't know what to do.
No, we cheer because our team scored a goal.
But if we concede, what happens? I don't know what to do.
We still cheer. No, we don't.
We don't cheer. No.
Yeah, I can see Kane going to one of the Manchesters. A team where he's going to win stuff. Simple as that.
He can't not win anything in his career.
No.
One of the best strikers, or one of the best strikers that ever one
We
day.
can see him go mental. Oh, no.
Please, whoa, just accidentally pass it back to Breeze and just let him spill the ball.
This is awful. Wanting your own team to lose. I've never experienced it.
We've experienced incredibly strange things this season.
Could be a one-off.
We want to lose, and football went mental for 3 days the week before.
Son should go back to the Bundesliga. Oh, I forgot who was he with?
Leverkusen.
Right.
They won't go.
So there's a penalty. Who do?
Leverkusen don't win anything either, so they won't go there.
No.
They should go to. You should go to someone like.
Well, if Kane leaves, a few other players will go, like Son. Eric Dyer, what a player. I used to rate him, you know. Oh, if Luke said it's a penalty, it must be. Who to? Us?
I don't want a penalty, though.
Forest penalty, is it?
I don't want a penalty, though.
Because we're like an hour behind on this.
The thing is, we are now officially going to win. Because Wednesday have not come from
Forest penalty.
Wednesday have not come from behind after conceding once the entire season.
Lockhart.
So we're winning officially, and Wednesday we're going to relegate Wednesday.
It is a penalty. Loads of people. Stephen's saying it's a penalty. NSFC lovers and score.
Graben, just put it wide.
No, Graben's not very good at taking penalties, is he?
No, I'm sorry. You just know he's going to score it this time. All the penalties that he misses, when we want him to actually miss, he'll score it. This is such a weird experience. He saved it. Look at this. Laquan's going mental that we've saved the penalty. He's happy. Look, people are happy that we've missed the penalty. I
don't think that was a penalty, to be honest.
No, this is banter. This is. It's Graben who's taking it
Graben
as well.
Taking the penalty. Our captain, our leader, who misses quite a few penalties, he's stepping up to the ball.
Grabs. You think he may have done that on purpose? I don't think he did it on purpose.
Well, I pretend I'm doing a rugby conversion at this rate.
I'm so.
He's missed it.
That was a dreadful penalty. What the bloody hell was that? That's why Graben shouldn't take penalties. Thing is, though, normally I'll be annoyed.
I'm just going to do nothing. I'm not going to say.
I'm not even bothered with missed. I'm not bothered at all.
I think that was probably a deliberate miss.
No, I think he did that on purpose.
Now, Lockhart and the goalkeeper, Sheffield goalkeeper,
I
having words.
think he did that on purpose.
He's missed so many penalties.
That was dreadful.
Who else would you give the
That was dreadful.
penalty to? Who else would you get to take the penalty?
Anyone. Give it.
Bong would be a good penalty taker.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, like Stuart Pearce, number 3.
Well, if Lolly was fit, I'd say Lolly.
Yeah, Tris, this is funny. Oh, yeah,
These,
Lolly.
look, I'm sorry, these reactions are hilarious.
Well, I would play Lolly. Even if it's injured.
Lacroix said he saved it. Gets in. Everyone's just buzzing. We missed the penalty.
Yeah.
Normally, it's just sadness.
But imagine if this was the other way around, where we've got to win this to stay up.
Well, we know what that's like.
And he's just missed a penalty.
So we know exactly what it's like to be in Wednesday's situation where you have to win to stay in a league.
Oh, I meant to bring some, have you got any, can I have some paper and a pen, please?
Why?
Because I'm going to write something down.
I was picking my Forest team.
Yeah, that'll do.
That was my Forest team that I would have picked.
Oh, yeah, you put the programme seller that stands on Pavilion Road in West Bridgeford, yeah. So, guys, question. Now, Dor did this on Saturday, for those of you who saw it. What 5 players would you get rid of at the end of this season? You're only allowed to pick 5, because there's probably more than 5.
Conversation's flowing.
It is flowing. I can hear Gray Matter turning. What would your 5 be?
Bong.
Bong.
Jenkinson, Colback.
Hang on, I can't write.
Blackett. Graben. Then you got Heffler as well. And you got Figueiredo, potentially. Arter. There's so many players I would get rid of.
I won't get rid of Fig. Bong, Blackett, So, Arter. So that's 1 Arter, 1 Bong, Blackett. Oh, God, wait. Bong, Bong, Bong. Another Bong. Bong's going to win this hands down, isn't he? Dawson. Murray. Hef. Bong. So, I haven't got So.
Yeah,
So at the minute, Bong's got at least 4.
So it's past it now.
Colback, anybody? Colback was good for us when he was on loan. He signs for us and he starts playing.
Thing is, it was a year gap. If Colback signed for us, if Colback signed for us for last season, I think it'd be different. He had an entire year off where he hasn't played football. He didn't play once for Newcastle.
Right, 1, 2. That's 5 Bongs now. It's not looking good for him, is it?
Please just leave. If we actually keep Bong.
Yeah, this is Door's idea. He came up with this question on
keep
last
Bong
Saturday.
for another year. I can't be bothered.
What?
Can't do that.
I've lost count how many Bongs. It's at least 6. Jenkinson, has anybody put him yet?
That's not his boy Jenkinson.
Yeah, but I've done this because I can't do shorthand. I've written it in
You put Jenkin, just put Sin on the end.
Yes, but I'm writing quickly. I know what it means.
Colback with an E. Okay, interesting.
Zeddy Bear, welcome, mate. Yeah, Dory's back this weekend. Yeah, I watched his film last Saturday, and this was the question he put on.
I think that's absolutely hilarious.
Bong, we had
a penalty, the best chance you can score a goal, and we missed.
Yep.
Was that on purpose? I don't think it was.
What does Shearer always say? You just blast the ball.
I don't think it. Why does he still take penalties? How many penalties has Graben missed? Bray literally did a video a few months ago.
What's that?
Bray did a video a few months ago where it was Graben's penalty misses, and there was quite a few.
He's missed a lot.
There's another one right there.
For an out-and-out striker, he's missed a lot.
That's hilarious. Thank you very much to the 21 people in here, by the way.
21 people in here.
If you could please hit the like button, subscribe.
Could you get 21 people in here?
That is hugely appreciated if you could do that.
Get on my channel, please. I just want to get to 100.
We're trying to go for 1.6 next. We are about, 14 away. So let's get it. Let's try and get it before the end of the season, before we end the Preston.
He's missed 21. Thanks, Stephen.
Why? Why is he still a penalty taker, man?
No, sorry, he's missed 10. Scored 21.
I would have rather Garner have taken it, or Kivinovic.
Yeah, Bong 6.
And we can't have Lockhart take it, can we?
Oh, I haven't got Lockhart here. Nobody said Lockhart.
Yeah, but he's a lone player, so he's going to go anyway. Freeman's gone. He's not even going to play for us again because he's injured.
Yeah, Beer Garden's open. Gym's open. Yeah.
Normal life, actually. Looking
It's slowly getting back to normal. I mean, I've got my jab in 17 days' time. Not that I'm counting. My second jab, that is. I don't think that was a penalty, you know.
It wasn't a penalty.
Hmm?
Knockout diving again. No surprise. I actually can't wait for Knockout to go. I'm so bored of him.
No, I'm sorry, that wasn't a pen.
I'm so disappointed in Knockout.
If anything, it was a free kick.
I was really excited when we signed him. I thought, that's such a good signing. He's been so average.
Local village pub's now open. Yeah, ours is.
It's
yeah.
sad. It's sad how average Knockout's been for us.
Got my second jab in 10 days' time. Yeah. Well, the unfortunate thing for me is where I go, it's right near. It's at Pride Park at the Cycle Dome, the velodrome.
You can go somewhere else, you know.
You can do, but it means going further away. But
no, you can do it closer.
You can't. That's the closest place. Because I rung up,
literally, you were told the other day you can do it closer.
Yeah, but that was after I'd made the appointment. Anyway, I've done it now. I'm going back again. Then I'm taking Carol for her second. So
fair play.
So it'll be 4 times I've had to go there. But I just drive like this. The ground's there. I just drive this way and look in the opposite direction.
People are saying, I'm so happy that Gavin missed.
If you could sign one player from every team in the top 6, who would you choose? Interesting question there from Tristan, David. What would you say?
City De Bruyne.
City De Bruyne, obviously.
United. I mean, we can't have Fernandes because you've had De Bruyne and they're very similar.
Yeah. Liverpool. Who would you sign from Liverpool?
No, Man United. Who would you sign from Rashford?
Turn into a Derby fan? I don't think so. Oh, what you're trying to do there is wind Luke up, which is very easy. Luke, ignore it, mate.
Well, Luke never overreacts ever. So, Liverpool, Van Dijk.
Yeah, I've said Rad Mum's name's Carol before, and it's with an E, by the way. You're spent it as a surname.
Spurs.
Oh, top 6 in the Championship.
Spurs, Kane, obviously, really.
Yeah, but we've now gone for the top 6 in the Championship. So that is that Finnish lad at Norwich.
Okay.
I don't know what his name is.
Do you even know the top 6 in the Championship?
Yeah, Norwich. We'll have to write it down. Norwich, Watford, Brentford, Bournemouth, Swansea, Barnsley. I'd love to see Barnsley in the Prem.
You literally said you don't want them in the Premier League before as well.
I don't want them in the Prem, but on the other hand, I would like to see them in the Prem just to see how they're going to get on.
Norwich Pookie, Watford Sarr, Brentford Tony, Bournemouth.
Yeah, Luke, ignore it, mate. It's just a bit of playful banter.
Yeah.
It's all right, guys.
Bournemouth.
Jack Wilshere.
Maybe. Swansea. Not Matt Grimes or Connor Roberts. Any one of those.
Are you?
Yeah, maybe are you?
Yeah.
Barnsley, Mowat.
I don't know any Barnsley players.
Of course you don't. Alex Mowat or Cordy Woodrow. Probably.
What's that say? Well, oh God, it's moving. Right, thanks, Eddie Bear.
Right. Yes, subscribe to our dad for a video every 6 weeks.
No, it's longer than 6 weeks.
That was
wow. Because I'm off on Monday, David, you can help me do another film. I've got an idea.
Oh, right. Apparently I can. Apparently.
Well, I'm not going to ask Rad's sister or anybody family connected. You and I will do it between us.
No, I'm busy. There's an account, EFL images to precede unfortunate events, and it's just grabbing, stepping it to take a penalty, and missing. That's actually quite funny.
Thanks, NFFC. That was all unscripted. Can't you tell I just made it up as I went along? You
never ever plan what you're going to say.
Oh, I usually do in my head.
You didn't have a clue what you were going to say.
When was it? Thursday. Thursday, I just made it up as I went along.
How did you know Gavin would miss? I just knew he'd miss.
Grab me for the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, okay.
What a player, by the way.
Yeah, if we needed that penalty to keep us up, I wouldn't be very confident. Yeah, so the little survey, guys. Bong was an out-and-out winner there with 7. Blackett won. Barter, I can't even read Murray out. Dawson won, so Murray won. So yeah. Do you want to keep this?
No.
I'll
let you keep it.
You can have this. Do you want me to sign it? I'll sign it. There you go.
I'll put it in my backdrop.
Look after it, won't you?
This is now going to be my backdrop forever.
Backdrop forever. What's the backdrop? Oh, you mean at the back? Yeah, the back.
No, it's behind the camera. Okay, I'm bored
Some
now.
people are obsessed with Bong, aren't they? If he used to leave, what would they
or
talk
more
about?
like Blurshall is. Blurshall's obsessed with Bong, man. I'm going to put this in my background.
Oh, do you want to put the date on it as well? Oh, you're pinning it up. Well done.
Where's it going to... Where should it go?
Well, right in front of the camera, just there.
Okay, right in front of the camera. There we go. Is the camera out of focus? No, it's still in focus.
Owly.
Progress.
Look how excited Owly is. He's very, very excited.
This is going to go here. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice touch there, son. Well done.
Okay, I'm bored now.
You're non-Forest, mate.
Stuff.
Oh, my brother's a non-Forest, mate. He's a Derby fan. Can you believe Uncle Phil's a Derby fan? What happened there? Nottingham lad supports Derby. It should be against the law. When I come into power, that's going to be made law. I'll put you in charge of that. Okay. He's very excited. I'm having to calm him down. What? Look at him. He'll have you.
Thank you for that.
What would be able to start in 11 for next season?
Well, it's difficult because we'll sign players. So
I hope that's not a play on words, that name, but let's just presume it's not. Starting 11. Right, goalkeeper. We need a goalkeeper. Who would you pick? Samba. Number 2.
A better right back than Christie.
Yeah, but he's sort of got a little bit better of late.
Can do better.
Okay, we could do better. We'll leave that one blank. 3, you stick with Figueiredo, would you?
No. Yuri.
Derbyshire lad supports Forest. Stephen, credit to you, mate. Whereabouts in Derbyshire you from? It's a nice county in the Dales, you know, Derbyshire.
Warren McKenna. Midfielder.
Can I remember David Johnson? Yes. Wait, you mean the one for Liverpool? No, he means another one, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Who's the other David Johnson? Yeah, Derbyshire as a county is very nice. Up in the Peak District.
Well, we're going to do...
Oh, what's Ryan's channel? What's that called? Let's plug the Ryan's channel. What's it called?
Let's look at the link. Find the link for it. Ryan is my step brother already. What's his name? What is he?
Brother.
Yeah, it's basically my step brother that I hardly see. But yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
Shirebrook, right? Okay. That's in Nottinghamshire, isn't it? Or is it on the? It's on the border, isn't it? Near Worksop, is it? That was where the miners' strike started, wasn't it? In '83, I'm sure it was. Yeah, did a bit of background information there for you.
I'll find this channel. Blurshall, mate, you just need to get out more.
Yeah. Well, how do you pronounce it?
What?
Ryan's channel.
I'm trying to find it.
He's only got 12 subscribers. We're going to plug Ryan's channel. It's all drone footage, and his first film he did was about the Peak District. Right, it's in Derbyshire. Okay, good.
Got 12 subscribers.
12.
Not because I've not been able to see anyone other than you for like the last year. I didn't even recognise him when I saw his first video.
On the border, once over the ridge, back in knots. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Everyone, go and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to put in the description. It is my
Plans today.
basically step brother's channel, and he does drone footage.
He just specialises in drone footage, although he has just started. He did one in the Peak District about a week ago. That's it, really. He's pretty good. Oh, wild camping. Yeah, I did that once.
It's already gained like 4 in like a minute.
Yeah, because I plugged it at work as well.
No, it was on 12 when I literally I just said he's on 12. Now he's on 16.
Okay, good.
17.
16.
We just gained about another 5, 6 subscribers right there. Thank you for that, everyone.
Yeah, it's just 2 more have just joined. Look. Wild camp. Yeah, I did some wild camping. Kinder Scout, which is, where's that near in Derbyshire? Grindleford, is it somewhere like that? Baslow, up there. Near Lady Bow Dam, right there, years ago. Fantastic. Right, it looks like we're about to kick off for a pulsating second half.
Yes, pulsating where Wall's going to pass it back to Samba.
Yeah, and
make
Samba's going to be reading a comic and having a brew, and it's just going to trickle past him.
Make a dreadful error. Needs to happen. 18 now for him.
What's happening? What's he talking about? Which team isn't out yet?
A team.
When you play football, do you play what? Where? Local park.
I think he means position on the pitch.
On the pitch, that's where I usually play.
I'm normally in attack, probably on the left. I want to do at some point a football video. I'm actually playing football with some mates. That would be really cool doing that.
Okay, I'll watch that.
I don't know when we can do it though.
Guinness. Jenny Bear's come up with an excellent idea. He says you should go and get me a Guinness right now.
I've got to get up there.
Well, the fridge isn't up here, mate. It's in the kitchen. Off your trot.
You should have a fridge up here.
Well, that'll be an even better idea. You can fit a fridge just there, get one of the little mini ones. But in the meantime, go and get a Guinness. My YouTube channel is called Rad Dad. And you can pick all my films up because they start with a flag.
Luke, I came up with the idea about a year and a half ago. So, yeah.
Okay, Luke. Cheers, mate. Nobody's ever asked me why I start with the flag. Why don't you ask me?
Well, I know because I edit them and you...
Oh, yeah. Okay, you do
act like you know what you're talking about, but you have no idea.
Right, don't tell the viewer why I start with the flag.
I don't even know why. It's just because you're strange.
It's got nothing to do with me being strange, son. Still waiting for a Guinness, by the way. Ali wants one while you're at it. Psst, psst. The door's there, look. Door. Oh, kicked off. Sheffield with the ball. Header. Who's number 5?
Yuri,
yes.
I love the jokes.
How do we know how many's watching, David?
How long have you been doing streams
15.
now?
15 are watching, and 15 people want you to get me a Guinness. I'll do it myself then. I'll do it myself.
Good. Get out. See you later.
Do it myself.
Anyway, old bloke's out the way now. Anyway, second half. Just hope it's just a little bit more to this than the first half, at the very least. What's that link? It is my stepbrother's YouTube channel. He doesn't do football, but just go and subscribe to him. I just thought I'd plug it. Come on, Forest / Wednesday, because I don't care who wins, quite frankly, at this stage. It is what it is, regardless at this stage, to be honest. Yates has got a booking. I missed as to why he got a booking. Okay, I don't know why he got a booking, but he's got a booking. So Wednesday, potentially 45 minutes away from relegation, which would be really quite sad for them. And I'd be kind of sad to see Wednesday go down, but, you know, is what it is. Hello, Red Dad's back.
Oh, man.
Where you are?
I had to fetch that myself, by the way.
Oh, you wanted a Guinness?
I had to do
Why don't you
that.
just tell me? I would have gone and got one.
Well, I wish I had it done now. Yeah, Zeddy, we need a beer fridge.
You need a fridge just to store
What are we
things.
doing later? Well, I'm going to watch the Swansea on next. When's the Swansea game?
After this?
After this, and then there's a game on after that. What's that?
Probably a Premier League game.
The Premier League, and then Man U playing Liverpool tomorrow.
Are they? I didn't even know they were.
If we draw and Derby lose, they still have a chance. Yes. That's
Yeah.
the energy drinks. Yes.
Well,
Cheers, everybody. Oh, Worrell's.
If we win, then that last game of the season for Wednesday and Derby is irrelevant because.
So how many has Ryan got now? So we got him 4. We should be on commission, you know. So not a great deal happening at the minute. Sheffield on the ball. Cross. Goal kick.
18.
18.
Gained him 6 subscribers.
Right, okay. I will charge him a tenner per sub.
Yes.
I think 10's fair.
6, I think 11.
Okay, yep. Cheers, mate. I will. It's gone really. Nothing's happening. This is why we need a crowd. I actually can't wait to get back to the City Ground.
We'll go like once a season, probably.
Well, we'll go as many times as I can afford it.
Whenever
Thanks,
we can
Steve,
go.
for subbing.
Whenever we can go, streams will be replaced by vlogs, and I'm looking forward to
ZD,
doing that.
hi, mate.
Grab and missing again. Oh dear. Shock. Imagine my shock.
I'm so glad we don't need to win this to stay up. I really am.
I'm just so pleased. We've had an absolutely rubbish season, and at least we're not doing what we had to do last year and having to win to confirm something. It's just depressing that, you know, we're not thinking, oh,
it says I've got 64 still here.
Let's win because we want to get promoted. No, we need to win to stay in the division. But thankfully not. We really did do it in the most sloppy way possible.
So that's a penalty is missed and a decent shot at goal.
By losing and drawing 2. And now we're drawing another one here as it stands. I mean, we're normally 3-0 down at this stage against Wednesday. So
yeah, so this is actually good.
It's progress. I think that's very true. I think he's a massive Forest fan deep down. Even though he's from London, he's a massive Forest fan. And he's just doing it on purpose. I think Wall was doing it on purpose as well. Any mistake?
Well, happy birthday, XD. Or shall I call you Mr. ZL? Come on, Wednesday. You see, I've just said it again. Come on, Wednesday.
We're cheering on the opposition. That's just such a weird thing.
It's not right. It's just not right.
If they score, I won't even be angry. That's so weird. I was happy that we missed. I laughed.
Well, they docked 6 points at the start of the season. 12, were they? Right.
Come on.
Well, I don't mind calling you XD. That's got quite a cool name, actually. It's original. Yeah.
I know what I'm going to get out.
Ali needs a little scarf. We've had this
and because my printer now actually works, I'm going to it right now.
What?
For the Wednesday shirt. I'm going to put it on Owly.
See, this doesn't look right. All these blue and white stripe is that? Why isn't it red?
Could be worse.
It could just be plain white, couldn't it? It's like when Forrest had a white away kit. I never liked it. Bubble Joe's birthday's 12th of May. Well, happy birthday to you, mate. Mine's been and gone. Yours is round the corner.
Yes. Print.
Of course, I remember Sheffield when they had a blue shirt with white sleeves.
Print this masterpiece.
Do you know how to use that?
It's a printer, so I might need your help.
Okay, well, I'm a tech god. If you need help, just call me over.
If the printer turned on, it would help if it was, to be honest.
You need to turn it on.
There we go, it's on.
There
Progress.
You go. See, that's what I'm here for, son.
Progress. Apologies if I'm not reading your comments right now, everyone, but I'm just prioritising.
You're faffing about with doing
prioritising for Owly's sake.
Well, you see, really, if you were professional, you would have had all this done before you went on air.
You don't plan your videos in the slightest.
That's true. I don't. I just make them up as go along.
Just be quiet, to be honest. I just realised it might be way too big, this shirt, but we'll just go with it.
Well, just go with the flow. I mean, if it covers the entire bud, as we say in Nottingham,
print.
Bud.
Right, you're going to print.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because the chicken behind didn't know how to socially distance properly.
It's printing. Oh my God, a printer.
Very good, mate. Yeah.
A printer's actually working in this house.
It's my birthday when we played Preston. Jenno, okay, mate. Yeah. And how old will you be, mate?
It says a lot about the game. I'm printing live on a live stream. That says a lot, really.
In our family, we've got an awful lot of birthdays in July and August.
Indeed.
Most people.
Oh, that's about right. Good
I'm
size.
stuck out in February on my own. Oh, let's have a look. Yes.
Sheffield Wednesday shirt. Okay, thank you very much, printer.
Got some scissors?
It would help, wouldn't it, really?
Scissors?
We need to sell it. We're literally doing maintenance live on stream.
Live on stream. Just like a DIY program.
DIY.
14.
You can do
14. What a cool age that is. That was such a long time ago for me. Grabbing. He did a shot. It's got deflected. Now, the secret of cutting out is not to go over the line. Like colouring in, David. Just talk amongst yourselves. See, I'm having to concentrate now because I'm sticking my tongue out.
You know how to use them.
Yes.
They're quite dangerous.
Scissors can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Yeah, I'm doing it.
That's disrespect towards paper, that is.
A tree is giving its life just so I can do that.
Jenno's older than Luke.
A tricky tree.
And Luke's just decided to
what was I doing?
Every single full stop on the planet and that.
We were in the old First Division when I was 14.
Jordan Rhodes is on. Bad news. They're going to win now because he scored a hat-trick against Forest last season in 1-1.
Just see if it fits. Oh, that is like a glove, isn't it? Look at that. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that we just sort of botched that along, would you?
It just fell off, essentially.
Yeah, it fell off because I haven't got any sellotape. Oh, where's some sellotape?
Conveniently.
Here's one I did earlier. It's like Blue Peter, isn't it? Is Blue Peter still broadcasting? Oh, it's gone wrong. Oh, it's not sticking, David. Oh, no. Sellotape doesn't stick to feathers,
Literally
apparently.
Nothing's happened.
And it is at a slight jaunty angle. Get a bit more sellotape on this. Wrap it around the bud.
What is going on? Please stop. Please stop. Just stop.
There, like a glove. Now the next
that
time,
looks so real. That
Yeah.
does.
he likes it. Look, What? Oh, yeah. It says, can he keep it? Yeah, that's 50 quid, mate, when you're ready.
What's going on?
50 quid for that shirt. I'll drink to that. Just getting into my seat now. Okay, Luke. Swansea line up as announced. Yeah, come on, Swansea. Beat the Rams. I forget all but one of my 4 kids' birthdays. Eldest is 25. Okay, mate, yeah. 4 kids. Well done, mate. That's nearly a 5-a-side team you've got there. Well, to be honest, this is like most of the Forest matches I've watched this season. It's just like
this is
nothing happening. And then an incident, and then back to nothing.
Let's have 6 goalless draws in an entire season.
Do you think I should watch this golf? Because I've had it
if
since
we
1967.
If we win, we're going to win on Sky for the first time in a year.
We never win on Sky, do we?
We've not won on Sky since June last year. It's Huddersfield.
You'll never get a job on the repair shop. What do you mean, love? Of course you will. Oh, I love the repair shop. Bet none of you watched that.
No, because none of us have.
No, the people that's on that are really clever.
None of us are 80 like you. Could we just have a goal? Either side, to be honest. Just a goal.
Oh, well done, Stephen, for having 4 kids. Are they all Forest fans, I hope? Yeah, I'm going to watch the Swansea. Excuse me. I should keep that.
Why am I somewhat happy when Wednesday are on the attack? I shouldn't be.
It shouldn't. It's just not natural. Alex, welcome. Yeah, you watched the repair shop. I think I've seen every single episode. Jesus
Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you can fix things. Something's broke, you fix it yourself. You bring it back to life. Sheffield Wednesday corner. Come on. I mean, don't come on. Oh. Header, it's going to go in, but the goalkeeper got in the way.
Oh, is it? It's in the net. Look.
It's crossed the line.
There you go. It's in the net, technically.
What did the goalkeeper stop that for? Wait, no. He should have stopped that.
Yes, well done, Samba.
Well done, Forest goalkeeper.
Well done, Samba. Yeah. Damn it. I wish he'd let that in.
Do I watch the Syndicate? No, I haven't. No, is it any good? Look at Owley. He's just about beside himself, look. He likes the shirt, by the way. No, line of duty, guys. If you're allowed to watch that, because it is a bit dodgy sometimes, watch that. It's the last one on Sunday. You don't watch that, do you?
No.
And the great thing about that is there's 2 Nottingham actors in it. It's on. Yeah, I know when it's on, Tristan, but I've never actually watched it. Oh, they follow Forest, okay, but they like rugby, okay. Yeah, I like rugby. But I'm a Tigers fan because we're on the Notts-Leicester border.
Are you actually a Tigers?
Yeah, we've been to Welford Road.
Yeah, literally one game, and we've never...
One game in the last 5 years.
Have I paid attention to any of their results since? No, I haven't.
I do follow them, yes.
I don't even know where they are in their league or anything, to be honest.
Oh, it's about gambling. I like the Syndicate. Okay, right. No, don't forget about Rotherham.
The table.
As it stands...
Come on, just let Wednesday score, please. Pass it back
Ordinarily,
to
David,
Gamba.
I'd be having a go at you about saying that,
Wednesday
but I'll
score.
let you off.
Who's down?
Is that right? If we can win twice, they could get out. And it
Yeah.
depends on other results.
Incredibly unlikely. I think goal difference is keeping them in with a chance. That's how bad it is.
Well, you know, they've done well to get there, haven't they? "62 minutes gone, 0-0. Nothing's happening." Yeah, I can live with that, Stephen. Yeah.
I wonder what Garner's thinking in these two games.
Why am I here?
I'm bored of this now, to be honest, lads. I just want to go back to United.
Oh, that was a body check on you.
Yuri, how dare you? How dare you do that to Yuri? Pain.
Right, so Yuri goes off. Bong's an obvious replacement. Chris shooting there, chewing gum, looking very pensive, deciding whether to bring Bong on. No, he's not. Have a little think.
No, they can't go down today, Tristan. But they can next week, which is the best part about it.
Bong bicycle kicked on goal in the last minute. Look what. You need to get out, mate.
Garner. Oh.
Stop there by... Who's that? Who's that?
Westwood.
Westwood, yes.
Do you know a single Wednesday player at all?
No. Yeah, I do like watching Dor. I think he's a cool guy. And he's on again tonight.
Very good at spirits, going on his channel a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
If you've not seen that, go and check it out. Reviewing the incredibly exciting goal destroyer Bristol City.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was that one, wasn't
But that's the kind of thing that I love doing about YouTube. You just do different things like that.
Yeah. I remember when Trevor Francis was Sheffield Wednesday manager.
I've done other stuff as like that as well. So.
Yeah.
My dad went to understand that comment.
Jack Marriott, yes, I've heard of him.
He's on loan at Wednesday.
Yeah. So it looks like Taylor's coming on, although somebody's actually, yeah, Jeno said he's on. So how far are we behind with actual reality? Oh, double substitution, is it? Mighton and Taylor.
Yeah, again, Taylor coming on for 20 minutes.
So, Tris, how confident are you that you're going to beat the Rams?
Do you think you're going to get promoted, Tristan, as well?
I think Swansea will clinch it myself. Forest on the attack. Lockhart.
Oh, shock! Knockout hasn't passed the ball. He's trying to do it on his own.
Lockhart dithering about as usual.
This is why I don't like him.
He had a golden chance there, and what he did is he just carried on.
He literally ran the whole length. He didn't pass it once. Why is he so greedy, man? I reckon Knockout funds the Super League. That's what I reckon.
Yeah, what would you do if Forest were invited to the Super League, if it had happened?
Beyond angry.
I wouldn't be very happy at all. You should get there on merit. Turkey final, we will never lose at Wembley. Yeah. At least Swansea have been to Wembley recently when they won the League Cup.
Knockout's the player that won the most.
Yeah, Tris, I hope Swans win. I really do.
He's not like Knockout. He has the ability in him, but he doesn't show it.
So, Mighton on, who's coming off? Cafu, right.
Take bloody Knockout off.
No, you want the rubbish players on. Get Blackett on.
If we sign Knockout permanently.
They will do.
Bloody hell.
They will.
Just embarrassing. What has he done to actually earn that?
Don't know.
Be greedy and not pass the ball. Not the first time he's not done that.
I know.
That was pathetic. You cast beyond greed, that was. I thought, okay, well, he's kept the ball now. He's surely going to pass. No, he keeps going. Then does he pass? Yeah, when it's way too late. Oh, Yuri is still fit.
Come on. They're
on the attack, by the way.
Oh, slip. Header. Oh, that was the best chance they've had. Header.
Wednesday are coming closer and closer to League One as it stands right now.
They've lost 7 since March. Okay, I didn't know that, Bull Joke.
They have to win this Wednesday. This is massive. Yeah, he scored a few goals.
I remember when Swansea beat Bradford, didn't they, in the League Cup? Were Bradford in League One at the time? Something like that. They did well to get there anyway.
One of the strangest League Cup finals of all time.
Jack, hello, sir. Yep. Yeah, we lost 5-1 to Swansea. Yes, you don't have to rub it in. We do.
That was painful.
It was painful.
I lost my head for that stream.
Yeah, I did know.
I'll tell you now, end of the season, it's going to be quite a long video, but I've been working on it quite a while and putting together like a compilation of all the best moments on stream, basically telling the story of the season, but rather sarcastically.
Really?
So, yeah, please check that out when it comes out because it's going to be a really, really good video, that. And proud of it so far. So.
Martin on the ball. Martin not on the ball. This commentary thing's dead easy, isn't it? Sheffield have got pass it to another Sheffield player.
Luke forced me to show it him a little bit of it.
Yeah, Rads did like watching the Swansea 5-1 cup match.
Tristan, no, Tristan.
68 minutes gone Tristan, and still goalless.
Been on 2 streams with Tristan and both of them were just pain.
Yep.
An aggregate score of 7-1 to Swansea this season.
Oh, don't say that.
Last season it was 3-2 to Forest.
It's still 0-0. You're right. Yes.
Yep. Always a score on screen.
It's Swansea go. He's planning to do a 24-hour live stream. Well done, mate. Is that for charity?
But I think that's something I should try and do one day.
I think you should
do a charity stream.
Try and do it. Yeah.
I might not do 24 hours because I don't know how I can do that. To be honest.
Look, Tristan's very kindly put 7-1 there for us.
I might do like 12-hour because that's still quite long.
Do 24.
24 is really, really long.
Get a good night's sleep before.
Plus the fact I only have 20 hours on StreamYard, so I can only do that.
Oh, okay, right.
I'll have to do that 15 or something. I could do that at some point. I don't know what I'll do though. I don't know what I'll do on the stream.
Can you do for 24 hours?
I'd have to do it when there's a game on that will fill at least 2 hours of it.
Or like when the World Cup's on for an England match. Not the World Cup, the Euros. Sheffield have got a slim hope there, but no.
I could do it for charity. Maybe.
Luke said you were going to watch all of it.
I'd know Luke would because Luke.
You'd stay up for 24 hours. No, I'd have to.
Well, they kind of tend to do that with other channels. Even I couldn't do that. Luke, seriously, don't do that because you need to sleep at some stage.
No, you need kip. You'll make yourself ill.
But then again, I would have to do it myself because I'm the one doing the stream. So
back pass from Taylor. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? That back pass from Taylor there. It was just. I got revenge on the Swansea match.
Yeah, Geno, that's the charity I'd think about doing it for because
we've got a connection with that, haven't we?
Experience with that kind of thing. And
Luke's right. You'd have to have loads of Red Bull. That would keep you wide awake.
Dreadful experience, quite frankly.
2018 was a bad year for us regarding cancer.
Everything, really.
No,
apart from the World Cup, it was a horrendous year. That was a massive chance of Wednesday. It's just going to be goalless, isn't it? It's just going to be goalless.
But they've got a point, and it's all going to be down to next Saturday at is it this?
Is that Wednesday?
Derby at
Is that Wednesday?
Well, at least he had a crack at goal. He tried to walk it in the net like Lockhart.
I'd take Windass at Forest if they get relegated.
Children's hospitals. Yeah, you're right, Lacroix. Yeah, a worthy cause. A lot of pushing and shoving in the box. Sheffield Wednesday
Bannon.
corner.
Come on, just be a goal. Just any team at this stage. Just.
Oh, no, he's overshot it. Goalkeeper caught. Well catch. Rads, look at Bubble Joe's Twitter thing.
Yeah. I think I saw it.
Have I said your name right, Kakpa? I do apologise if I got your name wrong. I do like to call people by their actual name. Yeah, I've heard of that, Stephen, about the heart problems.
Yes, I do, Bubble Joe.
Yeah. I remember once I drove up to Aberdeen and I had quite a few accounts of that, and I just couldn't get to sleep when I got to bed. Aberdeen's a hell of a drive, you know. Oh, someone help save life. Yep, a good cause.
It's so weird that Forest haven't tweeted anything and we're playing a game.
Well, they're not doing it, are they, this week?
It's so weird.
And it's right that all social media with football, with sport in general, is closed down. I think it's till Monday, isn't it?
What a screenshot.
Yeah. It's our leader, our captain.
That is just...
Yeah, we should sign James Garner permanently. That would be a good move. Taylor coming on, although you probably know that.
I don't think we've been playing that bad, really.
No, we haven't. No, but I do rate Taylor. He don't get much of a chance. Guinness has gone.
I mean, at least we're not going to do what we're all fearing we were going to do and win as it stands, because...
Well, it's not over yet, is it? It's
So
not
that's
over,
why I
not
said-
over till it's over.
That's why I said as it stands.
Oh, I don't like Lockhart. He just...
Crap. Most overrated player.
No,
in the
that's not a
entire team.
penalty. Martin bunged off the ball, that's all.
Oh, dear.
Was this a penalty? Look at it. Or at least a free kick. Oh, actually, when you look at it again, yeah.
Yes,
that was at least
that was a penalty.
When you look at it again, it was a penalty to Forest, but the ref didn't.
29 likes, everyone. If you've not hit the like button, please just do that. Let's try and get 30, 35. Why not? It'd be appreciated if you could do that, everyone. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's not the most cutting edge.
So Woodman is the Swansea
Game,
goalkeeper, is he? Oh, it says in goal. Right. Yeah, you Swans, come on. Coming up to 75 minutes. Still goalless. Still not a great deal happening. A penalty miss.
Goalless draw ever. Oh no, the Kwan said no. That's a little bit concerning.
Yeah, it was, Stephen, it was a pen. You're right, mate.
That was a penalty to foul.
Yeah, it was. When I first saw it, I didn't think so. But
We should have had
replay.
Should be 2-0 to us technically then.
In theory, yes. Let Grabban take the second penalty.
He's
See
gone
what
off.
happens.
He's gone off.
Oh, good shot there from Wednesday. Another shot. Blocked. Oh, we're on now on the bit of a break, is it?
No, if that's a break, that's not a break.
They should have scored. You're right, Leclerc.
Jesus Christ.
They should have put that one away. You need the points.
He's not even been that bad. That's an annoying thing. We're playing well.
Right, Tris, we're on the 76th minute.
So Wednesday desperately need to score now.
Apparently, Garner's nearly scored.
They got
Daniel, welcome.
15 minutes to keep themselves in with a chance.
So, Daniel, do you want Forest to win or lose to make it worse for Derby?
They're 15 minutes away from relegation as it stands right now, Wednesday.
Well, just score a goal, man.
Which is quite sad for them, really.
Oh, where's the Swansea team? Woodman, Roberts.
Connor Roberts, overrated. Overrated. Kivinovic. Garner.
Oh, he slipped, didn't he? That was a. Oh. Yeah, he slipped just at the right moment and turned on the ball brilliantly, and he just fluffed it.
Oh, that dead team Derby got. Imagine having Waghorn, Kazim Richards. Have you said that Polish guy's name? Tom Lawrence. What an overrated attack that is. They don't have Anthony Knockout, thankfully, for them, but.
Well, we could sell him. No, we give him to Derby.
I mean, he's played for Leicester and Forest.
He must have done the East Midlands.
Complete the set.
Yeah. If they go, still could be. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not McQuan.
74th minute now.
It's not. No, Roberts is overrated. Dreadful.
Forest free kick.
Tristan, please beat Derby.
Yeah, come on, Trish. It's just down to you, mate, to inspire your team, your beloved Swansea City, to
God,
beat the Rams. Come on.
Just please beat Derby.
I will be watching.
Come on. I'm watching that.
Down in the Football League they go. There used to be like 2-3 players from Poland. Yep.
It's going to be Goalless, isn't it?
Oh, Chris is wearing his lucky shirt. That's always a good help. This is my lucky scarf. It's not done us any good over the years. Well, it did in the 80s.
More unlucky, basically. Yeah.
This has been to every game I've ever been to. Look, he's battered. It's had it.
Have you ever washed it?
No.
Wow.
That's all right. It's got since 1967. This is as fresh as a daisy. God, I hope Carol's not watching. Should have insisted on watching. Yeah, but this bit will turn to pink if I wash it.
How do you know? Will it though?
I guarantee if I was to wash this, the white would become pink. So that's why I don't wash it.
A draw is kind of fair because it's like we don't want to lose or win. So
yeah, Trish, you can be a Forest fan. We don't mind. Luke, 1967, Luke. Yep, that's my first match.
How many exclamation marks do you need, Luke? Bloody hell.
He's put 84 there. Oh, that wasn't a penalty, was it? Was it?
Well, it was outside the penalties box, so no.
More of a trip, really, I'd say. We did come second to Man United. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yep. Joe Baker, he was our striker. Scottish lad.
Why have we... There's been 6 goalless draws this season.
Peter Gummit in goal.
There's been 6 goalless draws this season. So boring. This just says a lot.
Come on.
When we drew one game. No, we drew 2 games last season, 0-0.
Is that all?
We've drawn 6 this season, and that's
7. 10 minutes to go plus injury.
Lost count. That says it all, really, doesn't it? That says everything about this season. We don't score any goals.
3 or 4 Forest players got sent off. That would help them, wouldn't it? Why am I saying these things? Where was I? I was at home when we won the European Cup where Trev scored. Home then was Bramcote near Nottingham, if anybody's heard of it or know where I mean, because that's where I grew up. Ian Storymore, yep. Bob McKinley and Alan Hinton. Yeah, he ended up going to Derby, didn't he? Yeah. I thought we had some good players in those days.
This could be the last time we play Wednesday for like a year.
Probably, yeah. Zigga Zagga, Joe Baker, yeah. Wait a minute. I've got a picture of them, haven't I?
Who?
The Forest team at the time.
Okay, right.
Here they are.
Wednesday 22nd. Derby 21st.
What? This was the entire Forest squad, right? That's all we had. Anybody recognise any of those guys? What a team.
You didn't really put it on screen long enough, to be fair. But...
Well, I have done. Look, Ian Morlock with short hair. Henry Newton went to Everton. I was gutted when he left us. Terry Hennessy, Welsh international, and so on. Do you want to keep this?
They just can't score. They're like Forest, but worse. They can't score. They're like Forest, but worse.
Yeah, Johnny Carey was the manager at the time. Yes. He had a shop in Woollerton, didn't he? Sure he did.
They're definitely looking more threatening, but they just can't score goals.
You know, when the First Division won, the first ever, I don't know. Branker is near. No, it's not. No, it's near. Where is Branker? Stapleford. Towards Long Eaton that way. Beeston, it's kind of that way. West Bridgeford is the other way. It was Preston that won the first. Okay, right. See, every day's a school day. You learn something every day.
I don't think Wednesday are down if they don't get a goal.
Preston in 1888. What?
I think the only hope that Wednesday now have, if it stays like this, is that Derby lose.
Well, theoretically, they should lose to Swansea.
And then they will have to win against Derby and beat their goal difference.
Right.
Because this will mean they're on 40 points. Derby will be on 43.
Yeah. You see, you won't get this in the European Super
Derby
League,
will be above them on goal difference. So they'll have to beat them on the last day and beat their goal difference.
What's my favourite area in Nottingham? Blimey.
Looking incredibly...
Well, I would have to pick the Bramcote area because, like I say, that's where I grew up.
It's looking incredibly unlikely that Wednesday are going to
nice.
now. Unless they can find a goal here. Rhodes.
Oh, shot on goal.
Said everything about them. That does.
I've always liked Nottingham City Centre.
Can't wait for the incoming comment now, Don.
It's like the blue touch paper. That's all it is, isn't it? Yeah, Wednesday look doomed. You're right, Jeddy.
I don't think Wednesday are going to be in the Championship next season. It's a bit sad, really.
Rice Park, yeah, I haven't been there for ages. I used to live in St Anne's. I know St Anne's, yep.
Oh, banging focus, camera quality.
Of course, the park in Nottingham's very posh, isn't it?
Owly.
Oh, what's his shirt? I paid 50 quid for that.
Owly.
Wait a minute.
Live phone call right now.
Live phone call. Rad's sister. Gotta go.
Okay, right. That's it for this then.
Hello.
Right.
How are you?
Slick entrance or exit there from my dad. His shirt is literally falling off. Ali, listen. Listen, we know what it's like to have to win on the last day, but we did win on the last day. You're not doing, which doesn't really cheer you up, does it really? But yeah, Wednesday. Running out of time. Forest just going for the motions, quite frankly. Should technically be 2-0 up because we should have had a penalty. And we did get a penalty as well, and we missed it. Come on, Swansea. Yes, indeed. Please. I swear to God, if that is Derby, get a result. Can't have that. Luke just says okay to Dom's comment. I'm surprised by that. Thank you very much to the 19 people in here, by the way. Appreciate that. And again, I know I repeat myself, but if you could just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Massively appreciated. Going for 1.6, which is the next target. Obviously, one more stream left after this. Obviously, over the summer, streams won't be quite as frequent. I will do a few. I'm going to do England streams for the Euros, so keep your eye out for that. I may do a few of the finals at the end of the season. So yeah, there will still be streams, and I'll be doing a lot of other stuff as well. Be doing a lot of Forest transfer stuff probably. I did like a weekly transfer roundup last year, so I might do that again. Yes, hopefully done. That'll be pretty cool. 4-0 to Swansea. Please, Swansea. The least you could do after all the heartache that you've given us. You've beat us in the playoffs. You took the playoff spot off us. You've beaten us 7-1 on aggregate this season. Please do something nice for us for once, please. Literally, this game sums up the whole season. Just a ball draw, like you say, Zeddy Bear. And I wouldn't be surprised if Preston. I absolutely guarantee Preston will be 0-0 or 1-0 to either side, because Preston games are always low scoring. But literally, given how the season's gone, a boring goalless draw at home with Preston North End would literally sum up the entire season. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the score at all. And I'll actually want Boris to win that more than today. It would not like it would mean that much for us. So as it stands, Forest in 16th. The highest we can finish is 14th, technically. If Blackburn lose the remaining two, Preston do as well. Oh, Rad Dad's back.
Rad's sister.
Yep.
Wants to know if I want something from the shop. Just nice of her.
You've missed so much action, by the way. You've missed.
Oh, we got a minute and a half plus injury. Yeah, this has got 0-0 written all over it.
Why am I triggered, Dom?
David sounds a bit triggered. What does that mean?
Just read that out.
What?
Angry.
Oh, is that what it means?
Why would I be triggered, Dom?
I always think it's a horse, isn't it? Trigger. You don't know what I mean, do you?
No.
Guys, do you know Trigger the horse? It's from the 60s, so anybody from the 60s will know what I mean when you say Trigger the horse. Roy Rogers' horse. Do you know who Roy Rogers is?
No.
Okay, right. Move on there. 4 added minutes. Early Fools and Horses. Yeah. Del Boy. Another ball draw. Yeah. So how many 0-0s we had now? 6 is this?
I've lost count. Probably about 6 or 7 at this stage.
That's it. Go route 1. Sheffield Wednesday corner. Come on. I mean, don't come on. Oh, I'm not used to this. Cheering for the opposition.
They're like 4 minutes away from relegation. Or not official relegation, but pretty much. Because even if they beat Derby, they may not stay up because they have to beat the goal difference.
Yeah. Right. Sheffield Wednesday corner.
Oh my God. They're on the same goal difference. They're both on minus 21 goal difference, Derby and Sheffield Wednesday. So they actually...
and the goalkeeper stopped it. I mean, well done, goalkeeper, stopping it, Samba.
A win would actually be enough. Just a win would be enough.
Samba keeps catching the ball.
Oh, my God. So if Derby lose, it literally will be
so
whoever
Derby
wins.
Fans are cheering for us, aren't they, right now?
It literally will be whoever wins that game will stay in the league.
Yeah, that's it.
Insane.
Yeah, that's what football's about. You won't get in the European Super League.
I didn't know what the goal difference is like miles ahead. It's the same. Get knockouts off, man. I mean, I'm somewhat pleased that he's done that, but
oh, Lockhart,
I can't again.
Yeah, I'll be your mate, Bubble Joe. Yeah, if I was still at school. But last time I was at school, the wheel had just been invented. So it was a very long while ago. Hi, Dom. How are the mighty Arsenal doing? How they
Super League, Arsenal.
The Super League, former European Super League team.
Drew with Fulham.
Did they score? Is that what all that nose mean?
They scored, haven't they? They've scored, haven't
scored? I mean, oh no!
What do I do?
No, score against that.
What am I gonna do if they? I don't know how to react. I don't know how to
react.
It's
a goal. I believe him.
I don't know how to react.
How do we react?
They've actually scored, haven't they?
Don't react. Oh, they didn't go.
Unless it's incredibly late. Because that wasn't.
You were winding us up, you cheeky little.
How come 3 people all said it at once then?
I don't know. I'm losing the will to live. Only 2 minutes to go.
Unless we're this far behind.
Who scored? Oh, look at Samba just trotting. He's just taking his time. You know, if this was the other way around, we'd be going. So it's a 0-0. What happened there?
This is such a predictable game.
Oh, God. You know, if this was rugby union.
I mean, we've not conceded to Wednesday for once, as it stands anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to get jinxed. Why has Rod said no like that?
Well, they're on the ball, aren't they? That must have hurt. So that's ditch attempt. Oh, the goalkeeper stopped it again. I mean, well done, goalkeeper. Yeah, it's full time, look.
What a strange game.
Yeah.
What a very strange game.
An Ipswich 2017 moment, yeah, with Britta Sambalonga, or Brit Suarez, as we call him now. Well, it wasn't even a game of 2 halves. It was, but it wasn't. So, guys, don't forget to watch Door 9 o'clock tonight. I'm going to watch Tristan in a bit as they beat 0-0. Fancy paying money to go and watch that. Well and truly stuffed. Yeah. It is awful getting relegated.
They look pretty angry at Wednesday.
They look well angry.
They should have been able to beat a Forest side, nothing to play for. Like
CSKA Moscow versus.
They really should have been able to find a way through, to be honest. So as it stands for Wednesday, they have to see Swansea beat Derby.
And then it's all down to next week.
And next week, literally, they could swap places with each other because they're both on the same goal difference.
Who have Rotherham got today?
Doesn't really matter because they're not going to stay up.
No.
That is outrageous.
So is this as it stands now?
Look at that. They on the same goal difference. A win for Wednesday against Derby next week. We'll see them swap places. Rotherham still have 3 games left. They have Blackburn, Luton, and Cardiff.
Well,
they've lost
any of those, will they?
They've lost 5 in a row. Derby have also lost 5 in a row, so it's not really looking very promising for either of them.
And they've lost 23.
Well, Derby, look at Derby's record. It's pretty dreadful.
Yep. 12 next Saturday.
This was a fantastic game, though, this one.
Which one? Oh, yes, with Cardiff beat Derby 4-0. I'll just say that again. Derby beat Cardiff 4-0.
Well, yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it? I'll ask Woods if he wants to come on.
No, Trish, we won't hate you, but we're expecting your team to beat Derby.
Oh, right. So Woods can't come on. Right. Woods can't come on then.
Why can't Woods come on?
I don't know whether he wants to tell me or not.
Okay.
I don't know whether he wants me to announce why, because he's
Okay.
told me.
Moving on.
Yeah. I suppose Luke will have to come on then, because Luke will give us
Luke
his
will
analysis.
have lots of things written down on paper.
Yeah.
I used to go to the baseball ground, yeah. In fact, the last time I went to the baseball ground was where Notts County played Derby, and that was years ago. But I've been to the baseball ground. Jack Clark tipped for Forest, is he? Forest Loan. So we're 16th, Sheffield Wednesday 22nd now, Derby 21. Oh, this is just as good as a promotion thing, isn't it? Bray, hello, mate.
Hey, Bray. I'll invite you on, Bray, if you want to come on, mate. You can come on and waffle along with us.
Do some waffling.
Oh my God, Luke has a haircut.
Yeah.
Luke, not a haircut, mate.
No, I think I look respectable.
Oh, shall we call you Luke Foden?
Luke Foden.
I don't know whether it looks like Foden. It's better than the bush that was on my head before, but yeah.
Woods has changed his profile picture to Swansea's logo.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Luke, what do you make of that ball fest?
I think that was a thrilling game of football. I'm going to watch that on repeat later.
I should.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I think we really should be getting into that. Really analyse this. Yes, great. I got a trim. Anyway, as I said,
Steve, take care, mate.
We had 2 on-target shots. One of them came from a penalty.
What's a penalty it was, by the way? It was just
No,
cutting it.
I'm convinced he did that on purpose. I'm convinced. You can't. Lewis Grumman's got a terrible penalty record, but no, I'm sorry, but he's done that on purpose. Like, I could have taken the better penalty than that. I think a lot of people that aren't footballers could have taken a better penalty than that. I'm sorry, but
Take care, Zeddy.
Thank you very much, Zeddy, mate.
Yep. Ross County v Dundee United. That sounds tempting.
Brian, mate, I've DM'd you the link if you want to join us.
Yes. Yeah. I think, to be honest, I couldn't really care less about this game.
No. That's it in a nutshell. You don't have to say any more.
That's basically
it. Playing that next Saturday as well against Preston.
I prefer us to beat Preston though Wednesday, because I always kind of like us to have the good mentality going into next season. So
we go for a win.
Yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Garner had a good chance, probably best chance of the game other than the penalty. Could have had another penalty, but it wasn't a penalty.
No, the Brighton incident. No, it wasn't. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't really know. Sheffield Wednesday, they're probably down now for them.
Penalty situation now, look.
Yeah, well, they're probably down. At least they won't beat us 8-0 in aggregate next season. So,
Only we beat them 2-0 in aggregate this season. That's progress, to be honest.
Yes, progress. Yeah.
That wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, I think, honestly, it was an abysmal game. I switched off after about 80 minutes. I'll do the job. I don't really care. Really, I care a bit. Really. I think. Did you watch the Arsenal game last night, or were you watching the Spurs game instead? I'm sure you're still disappointed about the Carabao Cup defeat to Manchester City.
Did Arsenal even play yesterday?
Played Wednesday, didn't
they? They played Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes, well, yeah. I'm sure you were still disappointed over that Carabao Cup defeat to Manchester City. Anyway, where was I? I think next game. I think we should rotate a bit. I think we should rotate in this game. I would like to see maybe Taylor play, like Knockhart, Pike. Sorry, but if we buy him, he's going to cost us like 10 million and another 40 grand a week. It's pointless.
He's just so overrated.
Where's he? Fulham now.
Fulham.
Go back to Craven Cottage and stay there.
Yeah, well, his stats: 2 goals and 2 assists. 1 goal against Norwich, we lost 2-1. An irrelevant goal, really, to be fair. And then he got his other one against Wickham, and we were already 2-0 up at that time. So yeah, a truly magnificent game. There's not really much to say, to be honest.
No, that was a good chance.
It's a game at the end of the season that no one's got anything to play for. So
No.
yeah.
Season's over just about, really, isn't it? That's it. No incentive.
It's a much more less dramatic way to end the season this year than last season. So
Wales couldn't stand it again anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I may as well end the stream there. If you've enjoyed, everyone.
Has Mr. Bray joined?
Bray's here. Okay, you know what? We'll go on a little bit longer. We've got Bray in. Bray. Yo.
Oh, nice setup.
Nice glasses, mate. Suit
Thank you.
Yeah, look good.
Thanks.
What do you make of that exciting game of football?
Well, I mean, with all the penalty appeals and the missed penalty, I would be absolutely fuming if I didn't want us to lose. Like when Alex Mighton was just fiddled in the penalty area, I don't understand how that wasn't a penalty, but I don't care. That's the beauty of it.
Luke's having a bit of a moment.
Luke's died. Rest in peace, Luke. It was nice knowing you.
It's very true, though.
He's having a seizure or something. We've got to call a doctor.
What would you call the doctor? He's dead.
Get a doctor. Call 911. No, it's not 911, is it, in this country? What is it in this country? Oh, they're doing a thing about Swansea now on Sky Sports. Oh, Ant and Deck. Nice. Ant and Deck again. Are we going to sign them?
Well, I mean, I'd rather them playing than what's his name? I'd rather him playing than Gaetan Bong.
What's a bloody...
I've had a little bit of a rebrand.
Thank you so much for changing it, Bray, because it just couldn't go
I finally worked out how to actually put on a banner, so now I've got that on my...
The banner, I'm not going to lie, kind of gives it away.
Does it?
Somewhat.
I put the Barcelona thing after them.
Yeah, it kind of gives it away that you win the Champions League with Barcelona.
Oh God, I forgot that I hadn't.
Well, that went well, didn't it? Well done, Bray.
Great job, Bray. Great job.
He is an absolute
Welcome
legend.
to YouTube
Right.
World. Welcome to
everyone.
YouTube
Let's just ignore that then. Let's just forget.
I think we should have a moment of silence for that. Okay, right. Let's just forget that happened. I'm just going to change it to something else.
Irrelevant. It never happened.
What
did that? Yeah, that did not happen. I'm going to
never.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. It as it.
He just kind of give it away slightly.
Yes.
I didn't even notice. Thanks for telling me. I need to find something else to put in.
It's as bad as us, isn't it? Not preparing.
I've got nothing in my camera.
We literally did this live on stream.
We did it. It was like
that was a very good move, Ray. We've done it on a live stream. That is how you keep things low. That's how you keep things a secret. Just say it on a live stream where half of your subscribers.
We're just quiet. Wonderful.
Getting very uppity now, isn't he?
Yes, I'd stop that.
Okay, right. That's better.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah,
very professional. Well done.
That gives away the venue, maybe, of the Champions League final, though.
It's going very well, isn't it? I think it's going very well.
Even though the City Ground's not even in FIFA, that's a bit of an issue, really. But, you know.
No, it was in the Istanbul Baseksa here, or whatever it's called. It's something like that. It's got a really weird name.
What?
I don't really know what he's on about.
I don't know what you've just said.
Yeah, you know what? I'll probably end the stream there, everyone. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed this ball fest.
There it is. It's Istanbul Baseksa here.
Ah, yes.
Right.
There
Nice.
you go.
Okay.
If you
that's
enjoyed-
Turkey.
Basak.
Make,
Oh, it's Basak's here.
if you enjoyed, everyone, make sure you like the video,
Yes, like and
Uh,
subscribe.
subscribe, and there'll be a video more consistent next week. I've basically been, I've,
More professional, probably.
I've slacked this last week. There's been one video in a
See you,
week.
Jacob. Take care, mate.
Dreadful, I know. Much more consistent going forward. So yeah, thanks everyone, and up the bloody Reds.